Good morning, everybody. This is Corny Cleric, your host, reporting to you live at the Not Safe for Bullshit Studios. I am here to give you a more structured, podcast. Does it count as a podcast if it's just me? Let's see. I wrote it down. Video structures. We are starting with greetings and introductions, which we have done, but I must ask, how is your day? If you want to comment below on how it's going so far for you, how your week is going, your plans, and how you are in progress with your journey, whatever that may be for you. The topic today, well, the next step is the topic, which I have yet to really channel, so maybe not as structured as I'd like it to be, but that's okay. I'm not here to be structured. But what I can do is the card reading. Today we're going to be playing with my gold foil classic deck and the Oracle of Pluto. Now, for those who don't know, the Oracle of Pluto is the exploration of the undiscovered self, written by Aubrey Hodeschel and illustrated by Rose Ides. So, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's a pretty name. It is all about confronting your shadow self, aspects about yourself that you have yet to really confront without fear, but with love, with patience, gratitude. Because all parts of ourselves do serve a function, whether or not that function is any longer in service, that is up to you. But the good thing is you can always hold a little meeting for all yourselves on the inside and be like, hey, this is no longer in service. How can we evolve? That is the point of why we're here on this earth, is to learn, evolve, and help when we can. We help each other. We really do. That's why we're here. So, before we do the Oracle of Pluto, however, I'm going to be pulling 3 cards of the tarot deck. And if this resonates with you, fantastic. Our numbers today are 333, 404. I know 333 often indicates there are many pathways available to you. It is a number that Hecate is in favor of. It's one of her favorite numbers. I do have an altar for her along with Aphrodite and but Loki as well. I'm not really sure how long he's gonna be staying, but I've been getting messages from him for perhaps years, but I've kind of like gone on a little detour. I was like, kind of like, not Loki, right? Not because I just, trickster god. He's a very cool guy. I'm sure. Alright. First card we're having. The Chariot. Something is on its way. Something really big. Something perhaps you've been working towards or manifesting. Maybe something you don't even expect. Let's go ahead and get some insight on that. Justice. Oh! Justice is on its way. Our second card is Justice. Things are, or have been, out of balance. And now there is a Chariot on its way to restore that balance. That is the message of the Justice card. Balance is in need. and it is coming. Can we get one last card? King of Wands. Creativity. Being the creator. Being confident in your space. I guess in this reading it is calling you, for those who it resonates for, is to get comfortable in your creative space and your own abilities. Just have fun with it. Reclaim your power. You are the King of Wands. And you will find that balance will be coming your way. Balance will be found by your own hand. Alright. Very good. On to the next thing. Woohoo! I love reading. I would do it for free for whoever. And I know I can't do that much longer. I can't do things for free. I'd often just help people for free whenever I can, how I can. Not that I'm like all seeing, all knowing, but when I found that there was something I could do to help someone else, I would do it. You know? I've always had that little uncanny ability to kind of see. I'm sure that is a relatable aspect about yourself, especially if you have found my channel, that you are just able to see. If not, that's okay. We all have that ability to build up that skill. Let's see, what is our Oracle of Pluto today? Oh, it's for this collective, for whoever is listening. We have pulled the Swan. Something I have yet to know about myself. I've never gotten this. No, I think I have once. Though I have been pulling the Moose. That's how I really know something is really for me, is if I keep re-pulling the same thing over and over again. It's a little freaky, but I think I've gotten a little used to the synchronicities life is bringing me, especially now that I'm more open to it. Coincidences that happened before, I just kind of brush it off, like there's no way. But eventually it does smack you in the face, like, hey, pay attention. Okay, let me go ahead and get a little read on the Swan. Alright, after a short little break, I was able to read the Swan, and it is very interesting. The Swan meaning is soulmates, a special connection with someone else. And it's very, now that is exciting for whoever this is meant to be, whoever is meant to find this. The swan is a bird revered for its beauty and grace. They are rather a rare sight in many parts of the world, and there are something extraordinary about seeing a pair of elegant swans together, just as swans wait to find the perfect match, knowing they will mate for life. This card is an affirmation that you found yourself a truly special connection. There is something more profound about the energy between you, where love and deep understanding just seem to flow. Keep in mind, this connection may not be romantic. I can personally relate, as I just recently had brought forth to me a puppy in my life. It is not romantic, but there is a genuine connection between us, and it's profound in a way where it's like, I had no idea animals can be so... I knew animals were intelligent, but to that degree, kind of crazy. Whoever the person is that comes to mind as you read this description, that's the relationship the swan is pointing to. Perhaps this relationship is a big focus in your life right now. Or maybe it needs to be a bigger one. Reach out to this person, spend time in their company, and share what's on your heart. Allow the ease and flow of understanding, love, compassion, and deep nurturing to nourish your soul. It may also be that they need this same energy from you right now. Offer up a listening ear and share your deep gratitude for the presence in your life. On further reflection, a common misconception regarding soulmates is that these relationships are meant to be lifelong. Sometimes that is true, but sometimes a soulmate is meant to come into your life to teach you something big and then leave. It's important to be able to discern which relationships are which, and to know when it's time to let them go. This card, however, is about the soulmates who are meant to stay. Often, these relationships are a love that has nothing to do with romance. It could be an important friend, family member, or another close loved one. Call them. That's very beautiful. Now, during this reading, my electricity keeps going on and off. First it was just one lamp blinking at me, and now the whole house seems to have reset itself. I always known the Texas grid has been less than ideal. Luckily, I'm recording on a laptop, which does not require a constant power source. Woohoo! Anyways, I'll be figuring that mystery out later when I can. Now, if you'd like to share some of your insights on the recent reading that I just read to you, that would be lovely. I love reading that. And let's see what's up on next on the agenda. Woohoo! Again, this is a very new thing for me, being a caster. Caster. Like I'm some sort of witch or something. Well, I am a witch. Now, it would be... This is the step where we do prayers. And let's see if I have one for us today. So this one I wrote a bit ago. What do I need to know? What do I need? Childlike joy, childlike wonder, unlock the heart to discover. I release the judgment. It is not for me to have. It does not serve me. I realize all that do not serve me. I release all that do not serve me. I welcome the light, the truth, clarity to my heart. I release control. I give my service to the greater good for me. I create a circle of love and light. I welcome joy in my life. I welcome freedom. Freedom is mine. Freedom is me. What is meant for me comes to me. Now, this is actually the prayer that I wrote seconds before joy came into my life. Literal seconds. I was writing it during my time at work, which isn't exactly what I was supposed to be doing, but I get bored. And I am always on my feet. I deserve a little time of reflection. But it seemed like a spontaneous moment of manifestation, which I've already known was coming into my life for a good long while. She was born in March, And that is when I started getting the message. The Chariot card kept on reminding me something was coming. Something big was coming. Joy was coming into my life. So, here she is. Last thing on the agenda. Let's go ahead and seek that out before I go off on a titter. Ah, some of these entries. A prayer, an affirmation is what we want. And then we can end this today. Just a few affirmations. High vibrations find me. No, that's not the right one. High vibrations find me. I am who I am, and that is enough. I am who I am, and that is enough. And if you would like to join me in saying these affirmations, I highly suggest it. I know it may seem silly for those who have not been practicing this. It does make a difference. It changes your brain chemistry in ways that negative self-talk has already. Or at least I have, grown up in a environment where negative self-talk was not just the norm, but seemingly the only way to be. There was no satisfaction in being ourselves. There was no fulfillment in being ourselves. Being ourselves was never enough. And that's how you know that is just not in alignment to your true cause. How you know it's your true cause is when it brings you joy. Remember that. If you are not experiencing joy from the habits, behaviors, it does not serve you in your highest good. So, I am who I am, and that is enough. I am who I am, and that is enough. I am who I am, and that is enough. Cycles repeating, but I am... My handwriting sucks. But I am... Oh, sorry. Cycles repeating, but I am anew. Echoes will not. Echoes will not. I just need to rewrite this. Concern. Echoes will not infect my concerns or my mind. I shed this old skin, embrace the brighter new. The future is now. I welcome what gifts are meant for myself. No worries, no stress. I am unburdened. All works in my favor. Alright. So, this episode has been a little disorganized, but far more organized than the other ones. I think I have a better, clearer view on what I will be bringing to you. Thank you for joining me. This has been the Corny Cleric, reporting to you live from NSFBS Studios. One last thing. Please, if you like what you hear today, of course, give me a comment, a like. If you didn't like it, you can comment on why. But anything really helps. Thank you so much.